All right, we got another joke today. Let's take a look. Free guitar, no strings attached. Free guitar, no strings attached. Do you get it? Well, I'm going to tell you what it means, why it's funny. But first, what is this? Okay, it's important to understand what this is. Is it just a picture? Is it just a funny picture? No, it's an advertisement, right? It's an advertisement for a free guitar. Okay, someone is posting this online saying, free guitar, come and get it. Whoever wants it, come and get it. Okay, this is something you would see on a website like Craigslist. Okay, Craigslist is a very popular website in the US, although we have it in Canada too. And on that website, mostly people use it for buying and selling secondhand things. But there's a place on the website for free stuff too. Okay, so you can go there and find all kinds of free stuff. Maybe some free furniture or a free TV or, it's used. Usually it's pretty old stuff, but sometimes you might find some really good stuff on there. Imagine someone moving overseas next week and they just want to get rid of all their stuff really fast. They don't want to go through the hassle of selling everything individually. They might just put all their stuff on Kijiji and say, it's free, come and take it. Oh, I said Kijiji. Actually, Kijiji is a Canadian website. Okay, we have Craigslist in Canada as well, but in Canada, the more popular website is Kijiji. So I have bought and sold so many things on Kijiji over the years. It's a great resource. If you're coming to Canada, you need to know about a website called Kijiji. It's a great place to find some cheap stuff, secondhand furniture or whatever you need, especially for like setting up your house or buying a car. Most of the vehicles I've had in my life I've bought on and sold on Kijiji. So Kijiji is just a wonderful resource. So that's where you might see something like this, right? Also on Kijiji, there's a free a little tab or a link, and you can just look for free stuff. You might find something like this, right? This is a good example of something you would find under the free section on Kijiji or Craigslist. Someone giving away an old guitar, right? Now, this guitar has no strings attached to it, right? So that's probably why they're giving it away for free, because it doesn't work. They don't want to put strings on it. Right, so why is it funny? Do you understand why this is funny? Well, it's funny because of the phrase no strings attached. Okay, so it has two meanings. Okay, it has a literal meaning, which means there are no strings attached to the guitar. Right, you can see there are no strings on it. So that's the first meaning, but the second meaning is an idiom. If something if there's no strings attached, that means no conditions. That means something is without conditions, right? It's free. See, free guitar, no strings attached. That means it's without conditions. Now, what's a condition? Do you know what a condition is? A condition is, I'll give you an example. Imagine you're walking along and you see a sign outside a restaurant that says, free ice cream. Free ice cream. Man, that's awesome. But then when you get a little bit closer to the sign, you see some fine print at the bottom of the sign that says you need to buy a meal in the restaurant. Okay, you need to buy a meal, maybe $10 worth or $15 worth of food, and then they'll give you free ice cream. Okay, so really the ice cream isn't free. You have to buy the meal first, and then they'll give you the free ice cream after that, right? So that's called a condition, or that's called strings attached. Okay, if something has strings attached, that means you have to do something before you get something else. Okay, now I hate it when there's strings attached. Very often you see advertisements for free things, free coffee or free donuts or something. But then when you look more closely, usually the advertisement has fine print at the bottom saying everything you need to do, before you get the prize that is free. Right? Like I said, it's not really free. A lot of YouTubers actually, use this strategy to get subscribers and to get likes and comments. For example, they might say, I'm giving away this iPad. Okay, I'm giving away this iPad. Next week, I'm going to have the draw for this iPad. If you want to win this iPad, smash like on this video, leave a comment, and go follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and share this video with 50 people, and you will have a chance to win this free iPad. Great. That would be having strings attached, right? You have to do all those things. Go over here, follow, share, like. It's frustrating. I hate those kinds of giveaways because there are always strings attached. It's not really free, right? So that's why this joke is funny. It's free guitar, no strings attached, means no conditions. There are no conditions. You can just go to the person's house and get it. You don't have to do anything first, right? No conditions. Have you ever given something away with no strings attached? No strings attached, no conditions. Usually things in our world have strings attached. If you get a call on the phone and someone says, congratulations, you won a free vacation to the Bahamas. You should probably tell that person to get lost because it's probably too good to be true. In English, we have a saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. If it's too good to be true, it probably is, right? It means it's too good, it's not going to be true. People don't just give away stuff for free. Companies don't just give away free vacations. Restaurants don't just give away free ice cream. Everything has a catch. Okay, that's another way to say strings attached. If there is a catch. So if something has a catch, that means there are strings attached. It's funny, I remember when I was in high school, there was chain. I got a bunch of chain emails when I was in high school. Do you remember about, 15 years ago, there would be these chain emails that would go around. People would forward the emails. You might get like 5 or 6 emails from the same, not like from all your friends, right? The same email, but you'd get it from all your different friends, all forwarding the same email. I remember I got a lot of those when I was first sort of new to email, new to the internet. And one of those emails, I remember one of them, they said, Bill Gates wants to give away his money. And if you forward this email to like 5 or 10 people, Bill Gates will give you money. Okay, that's what the email said. I remember I got it. It was a chain email, right? A chain email is an email that just gets forwarded around. So I remember thinking how stupid it is that people, I guess some people believed it. That's why they forwarded the email. Why would someone forward that unless they believed it? But it's just so stupid. Why would Bill Gates be giving away his money to random people who just shared an email? It doesn't make any sense. It's why, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. But I remember I got a lot of those emails when I was in. Some loud people in the hall. Maybe they wanna get in on my joke. Maybe they saw this video even before it's published, and they want to get a free guitar. Maybe they saw the advertisement for free guitar, and they want to come get this free guitar. But I don't have it. This is just a meme that I saw online. Okay, so all these jokes, I don't make these jokes. Sometimes I'm scrolling through Facebook. I see a joke, a pun, and I think, maybe I should share that on Instagram. And sometimes people say I didn't get the joke. So I'd like to just, every time I post a joke on Facebook or Instagram, I like to just share the meaning. What does it mean? Because there are always people who don't understand this, right? No strings attached is an idiom that, it's most idioms are advanced. People don't learn idioms until they get to, a more advanced place in their English learning? Let me know down in the comments. Did you know this idiom, no strings attached? Maybe you did know it, but maybe you didn't. But now you know what it means. It means too good to be true. If something has no strings attached, that actually is a good thing, right? That means there are no strings attached. Actually, I remember McDonald's back, 10 years ago. I don't know if McDonald's still does this, but McDonald's was offering free coffee, no strings attached. Have you ever heard of a restaurant doing that? I think that's the first and only time in my whole life I have seen a real advertisement with no strings attached. And I did that several times. I would just go to McDonald's, get a free coffee, and walk out. No strings attached. I didn't buy anything else. I think it was just a small coffee, but even McDonald's small coffees are pretty big compared to Tim Hortons. Man, Tim Hortons, I don't know. I haven't had coffee. I haven't been to those restaurants for a long time. But Tim Hortons is the most popular Canadian coffee shop. And their small coffees were like that big. And so McDonald's small coffees were like much bigger than Tim Hortons. So it was a very nice thing for McDonald's to offer free coffees. Real! No strings attached. So, I did that a few times. I went in, I got some free coffee. So that's a bizarre example of a company actually offering something with no strings attached, because usually, there are always strings attached. I hope you're not gullible. You know what gullible means? Gullible means that you believe everything you hear, right? If someone calls you on the phone and says, you want a free vacation to somewhere, don't be gullible. If you're gullible, that means you just believe them. Oh, what? Wow, I want a free vacation. Okay, don't be gullible, be smart. Don't be naive. Naive means you don't know, and gullible means you fall easily into a trap. Okay, there are lots of schemes and scams in our world. Don't fall into those scams easily. Okay, don't be gullible. Be smart. There's my $1 million tip for you today. Free of charge. $1 million tip, free of charge, no strings attached. But you have to leave a comment and smash like on this video. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.